Hey, yo, this your boy Busta Rhymes. We live and direct with the homie, Cypher Sound. You know, with the big homie, Juan Epstein. We with the short homie, Peter Rosenberg.
Together, we're a big homie, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, all of y'all put together makes a giant, a big homie. You know, but at the end of the fucking day, I'm the biggest fucking homie. We rocking out on this podcast shit. I don't really know what the fuck going on this podcast shit. I just know they be talking wild shit. They be getting wild crazy. They be telling y'all all kind of fucking stories. All kind of shit that be taking you down memory lane. It be taking you down future lane. Because they be also anticipating shit that ain't even fucking transpire yet that they want to talk about.
Real.
But you know, that's just what the fuck they do on this podcast shit. The shit that they can't do on any other forum, any other platform, or any other fucking medium. So you let the motherfuckers do what they do on this podcast shit. Because you probably going to get to witness some shit you ain't going to get to witness nowhere else. Just don't fucking... You know, you want to just suck on a Jolly Rancher too long because you just a big fan and groupied out on these podcast shit. You sucking on they Jolly Ranchers when we ain't into that. Pause. Enjoy your fucking podcast experience.
Floyd Mayweather's here.
Yeah.
The legendary, the soon-to-be
The
one
junior.
day.
No, I'm not a junior because my dad is Floyd Mayweather. I'm Floyd. I got a middle initial.
So you're not junior?
No, I'm not junior. They be calling me that all the time.
So what's your dad's name?
He's Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, the older one, often tries to holler at K Fox every time he sees her. But I mean on a serious
Let me
level.
put it this way. It happened when we were in town for your fight a couple years ago, and I definitely posted up with Angie Martinez, watching and laughing for a long
He's
time.
a charming guy. He's a very charming guy.
Who's trying
Floyd has mixed feelings on that, but yes.
Yeah, he goes up and down, obviously.
He cool. He cool.
I mean, when it comes to the ladies,
He was
I'm
charming.
sure.
Oh, so what happened?
Nothing happened.
He cool. He cool.
Thank
We
you.
was trying to get her to get with your pop so that we could get you on the show.
I'm here.
5 years later.
But he
there
ended
you
up
go.
here. 5 years later, we got him.
Thank
It
you.
worked.
Thank you.
All right, hold on, Syph. So Floyd Mayweather was just telling you that you should not consider getting a motorcycle, and I agree with him
considering-
staunchly.
Get from behind
I
me.
rode a...
No, you not.
Chicks are running
Hey,
up on
what's
him
going
during
on?
the
Yeah,
interview.
what's happening?
Oh my God.
Yeah, can you plug it under there? There's a plug under there, because I need that for the...
Floyd, you are against motorcycles? You think it's a bad idea?
Dangerous.
Very dangerous, right?
Very, very dangerous. Motorcycles are
I
very
I
dangerous.
I run around in the city a lot at night. Like I do stand-up comedy also, right? So I want a motorcycle so I could dip from every little spot here and there. Not nothing. I want to get something old and beat up so I could just ride from 39th Street to 84th Street and from 72nd.
You never go to 84th Street. That's a lie.
There's a comedy club up there.
What about like a scooter?
I was going to get a scooter, but I
Vespa.
don't want to look too crazy.
Listen,
I had a scooter when I went to Spain. You ever rode a scooter? You ride scooters at least?
Moped?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, I rode them.
Syph, I want to tell you something.
I rode them before.
Oh, I need my...
Mike Tyson.
Hater blockers,
There you
sorry.
go. Hater blockers on. Mike Tyson gave up riding motorcycles because it's too dangerous. Mike Tyson did.
Right, but
He
listen,
said that's a
I
bad
went-
idea.
Motorcycles are dangerous.
I was in Brooklyn this weekend.
Also
and on the
dangerous.
Belt
Now you're
Parkway-
mixing dangerous and dangerous.
On the Belt Parkway, there was kids because Meek Mill got all these kids riding dirt bikes, no helmets, wilding on the highway, weaving. No, I'm not doing none of that. I just want to get from one place to another, save money on parking.
Floyd, how do you get from place to place?
I guess plane, train, and automobile.
Private plane?
Sometimes. I go commercial, sometimes private.
If you fly private, here's my question I have for rich people. And I'm talking about very rich people. If you fly privately,
Yes.
is that generally like the Winds or some casino owner will let you hold a plane? Like you don't own a plane, do you? You use like your rich friends' planes? How does that work?
Well, I got enough money to buy a plane.
Well, I'm not saying you couldn't, but it would be a
if that's what I wanted. But no, I just charter a jet.
So you rent it basically.
Yes.
It seems easier to charter a jet as opposed to buying
That's
it
no
because
different from a
then
yacht. You don't want to buy a yacht. It's
Yeah.
best if you rent a yacht.
the fuel and everything, it's not that cost effective.
Okay,
Right?
Fox, let me redirect the question to you. What's it like when you charter a jet? I got Floyd here. He can tell me. Thank
I
you.
know different people that own concierge services that provide jets and things like that to people of his nature. So, thank you.
Let me tell you something, Floyd. We've been trying to figure out who her man is for about 3-4 months now.
Yeah, maybe you could find out, Floyd. Maybe you could find it out. You are the champ.
I mean, it's not a crime. Please let us know.
See how simple that was? Floyd just wants to know. Why
How
won't
about
you?
we find out who's your fiance? Are you still engaged or?
Well, you already know I got a better half.
Yeah, you see it on 24/7.
Oh, you're married.
No, I'm not
Okay.
married. She's my
Engaged.
better half at this particular time. The reason why we're not rushing because she's focused on her career, and of course I'm always busy. She's always busy, but I support her 100%.
What does she do?
She does a little bit of everything. Actually, 50 Cent just done his movie Freelancers, and she had a chance to appear in the 50 Cent movie Freelancers. And she's been doing some different things overseas, so a little bit of modeling, some movies, and she's coming out with her own her clothing line and bag line. So she's making some things happen.
So you like an independent woman, a woman that makes it happen for herself.
Well, I think if I'm in a position to help take my woman to the next level, why not help her?
But she got to be already doing something.
Like
Got to
that.
have a plan.
But she's already, and she has to be ambitious, of course.
Right.
Any woman that I meet has to want to have some get up and be ambitious. So of course, I mean, she's not just beauty. Of course, you want beauty and brains.
She is a beautiful woman, though, Floyd.
Yeah, but she
you
got
put her
brains.
on TV, and we appreciate that.
Of course.
She's a lovely lady. Lovely.
And I would want to know, someone like yourself, you have a plethora of women to choose from, lots of money. What's that deciding factor that says?
Well, the thing is, I'm not saying that we don't have a lot of gorgeous women around us. Of course, I mean,
Keep them around.
No, I would just want to know.
Money team.
What makes you say, I want to put a ring on this woman's finger?
that comes with the territory. Just going through different situations, and a person sticking by your side. And she's a cool person. She's a cool person.
Hey, Fox, I'm getting married on Sunday. You never said to me, Rosenberg, you have a plethora of women to choose
'Cause
from.
you don't?
Why did you put a rock on it? You know why I did.
You really didn't have a choice.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
It was take that.
They call it K Fox. What's the K for?
She doesn't
Conniving liar.
She don't like to
K
say.
and
Why it's not
conniving.
like Q Fox, like the Queen Fox, right?
Oh, the
Oh,
queen.
the queen. I actually like that. It's not the
You
same
fuck.
bell, though. It doesn't have the same ring.
The same je ne sais
My
quoi.
first name starts with a K, actually.
Okay.
A real
Try to
fish
ask her what that is, too. You'll get the same answer that you did about her man. In other words, nothing. Nothing.
She may not have a man. She may just have somebody she's we're dating.
Yeah, it's
Because some people don't understand the difference between, they don't really know what dating is. Dating is when you taking someone out and y'all doing everything but having intercourse.
Oh, no. I'm sure she's having intercourse. Because
Shut
she's been
up.
in a good mood, so something's getting up in there. I mean
Shut
that in the
up.
most positive way possible.
God.
I meant that romantically. I didn't mean it not dirty. Floyd, dude, you are close. Like, you are going to be a legend. You said it for a long time,
Yes, it took a long time.
but it's true.
Yeah, but I know that the main question everybody wants to know, and everybody wants to actually everybody always asks me about the Pacquiao fight, and I'm not saying I never.
Who's Pacquiao? Sorry,
It's
sorry.
not that. It's not. I'm not saying that I never wanted the fight to happen. Only thing I wanted the fight to do is just be on an even playing field, and since I'm the face of boxing, of course we want to be on an even, like I said, an even playing field. Random blood in your intestine, and no different from Lance Armstrong just went through the same thing. Once USADA got involved, and
All right, so here's the question. Don't you find it interesting that, and I think some of it's because of your personality and the fact that you like playing the bad guy, but how did you become the bad guy when you wanted drug testing? It is a very ironic situation.
well, people has to realize I don't have any hate towards Manny Pacquiao.
You respect him, right?
Yeah, I respect him, but I'm just saying it's like it's not a crime. I'm also saying that I'm gonna do random blood in your intestine, just so I can be in a clean sport. That's all I'm asking.
But what about the split? Because there's always debate about what really the split
Well, we
was.
don't do the same type of numbers. So how can we split if
maybe
we
like draw in the same type of money.
Yes, we don't draw the same.
So why
type
don't
of
you man up and just say winner gets more? Because you know you're going to win. So why not just go, I'm getting 70-30 for the winner?
For starters, we got to get past the random blood in your intestine.
Why don't you just
First things
shoot
first.
up steroids and then y'all be even?
No.
Or whatever drug you think he's taking,
No,
take the same drug and get in the ring.
No, I don't feel you have to cheat. I don't believe in cheating. I believe in doing the honest way.
So is there a chance that if he was to agree to the blood in your intestine, which doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen?
Well, it's not even that. He has he's with Bob Arum. He's with a whole nother company, and I have Mayweather Promotions. I have my own company.
But you and Aaron will be willing. You guys both want money. You and Aaron.
Well,
will
it's
be
kind of hard. I mean, Aaron wants money, but the thing is about putting the fighters in a good position. It's about Pacquiao and Mayweather. It's about putting both fighters in a good position. Of course, I'm going to put myself in a good position.
Whose idea was it for 50 to get his boxing license here in New York? Was that something that you guys talked about? Or?
I mean, of course. I mean, 50 is, like I said before, everything that he touched turns to gold. And we got the Money Team Promotions, and we also got Mayweather Promotions. We got, it's all one family. So we stick together, and we're going to continue to work hard.
I've been taking a little boxing in the gym lately. So
Really?
50's ready to holler at, Puerto
Well, listen,
Ricans in the ring.
If you lose 100,
Classic.
if you lose 140 pounds, you would look like one of those.
Why
classic
can't I be
Puerto Ricans.
heavyweight?
There are not many great Puerto Rican heavyweights. John Ruiz.
Why don't they
was
do
not very
ultra
impressive.
heavyweight?
Ultra
What's the
heavyweight?
new? Why don't we do that?
Are you guys looking for an ultra heavyweight?
What's his weight?
What is your
Me?
weight now?
I'm between 220, 230. I'm having issues, man.
More like 230.
Height? What's his height?
6
6 what?
That's
feet. 6 bagels. The fuck you mean?
Yeah, Mike Tyson was like 219, like
Yeah, 220.
5'11", 6 feet.
What's heavyweight? What is heavy? What's the weight for
Over
heavyweight?
195 pounds or so. You're gonna.
I'm
200,
good.
200 or better.
I got
200
that.
officially.
200 or better. Yes, it's
I
heavyweight.
got that.
You can do. Oh, you can definitely get over the weight. I'm not worried about you making heavyweight. You're gonna make
What do you
weight.
mean,
You don't
man?
have to do super heavyweight. You don't have to fight Butterbean. We can get you into a real heavyweight match. We can make that happen. So, okay, the Pacquiao situation is what it is.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I just want to ask about that. So, why won't he do the drug or urine test?
Well, I can't really say why he won't do the random blood and urine testing. I can't really say why he won't do it. Every other fighter that I face, that I've been facing,
Does it?
I tell them they have to, of course, and I have to do it too. They can just come anytime just to test you. And at this particular time, I don't know if he want to do it or not. But
But what would he say? Did he say it was something religious or wasn't it something? What did he say?
There was a whole bunch of weird reasons.
it was just
that he-
different things from the past, that was said. I don't know exactly word for word, but that was in the past. And the only thing I could continue to do is, if I do fight again, fight whoever they put in front of me.
Yeah, 'cause it's a bummer. If the fight was somehow ever to happen now, I've always said that it's gotten to the point that it would be a little bit like Lewis Tyson. Like, just it's if it happens now to me, it's going to be too late.
Yes.
That fight would have been amazing 2 years ago. Now everyone's getting older. I think he's aging at a faster rate than you are.
Why is he?
But I'm older than he is.
Yeah, no, I know, but he does. But in Manny's defense, Manny does a lot of stuff. Manny also. Boxing is almost. I think at this point, boxing kind of secondary to Manny almost in a different way than you are. I think you're a little bit more of a pure. I think that's one of the things that makes you a special athlete.
Well, I just dedicated myself to my craft. I've been in boxing for now, professional. I've been professional 16 years and been world champion for 15 years. And I just dedicated myself to my craft.
Do you, well, first of all, real quick, how hard, people talk about hard work, and the thing is, even there are times, and I go through ups and downs with Floyd. I love Floyd, because if you're a boxing fan, you have to love Floyd. But I hate Floyd at times, because he can be an asshole.
He's right here, man.
No, that's part of his character, but I've always respected your work, and I've always...
The thing is this, it's about having personality. You gotta be outspoken and have personality. And
You enjoy being a heel. You enjoy being the bad guy.
It's not really the bad guy. I enjoy entertaining. That's what it's about. Giving the fans excitement and entertainment. Some pay to see me win, some pay to see me lose, but they all pay.
A lot of the people I know who are wrestling fans and boxing fans, all thought that after your last fight, you turned into a baby face in wrestling. You turned into a good guy, because when the fight ended, you were so respectful of Cotto, because I know you respect him, and then the apology to Larry Merchant. It did feel like all of a sudden you became a good guy.
Good guy.
I said that. I said it was brilliant. I thought it was the right time for it.
I just think, I just feel that was the right thing to do.
Did you feel bad about what happened with Larry Merchant?
I didn't feel bad at all. I just felt like that was the right thing to do.
So you didn't think you were in the wrong for the way you went at Larry? You thought he deserved it?
I don't really know. I can't really say if it was right or it was wrong. But at that particular time, I felt like saying what I said. So that's why I apologize.
I was highly entertained when that happened. First out.
What about this? Do you have any regrets about how that fight ended?
No, not at all.
The quick okey doke knockout off the break.
No, because once they tell you from the beginning, protect yourself at all times. And certain things happen in the sport of boxing. The only thing we can do is just do what we do.
I didn't think that you were in the wrong for doing it. I just felt disappointed. I just felt like not disappointed in you as a person. I just wanted more from the fight. I just wanted to see, when the consumer pays $50, I was in a hotel, so I think I paid $65. So you sit. It's quite all right. You know what? I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you, man. Floyd. I mean, I know you got 65 in your pocket, so if you just wanna hit me off.
They said it was 50. Now it's 65.
I was in the hotel. They charge more in the hotel.
Definitely not gonna start that precedent of handing
Floyd
money
will
back.
give people $65.
Floyd, you came here with a very humble spirit, a very humble attitude, and I know that you've been through some things recently.
Yes.
Like going to jail and being incarcerated. Would you say that that's changed you?
It's just more like, with my situation. I just say like when you look back at OJ and Nicole, you see a woman that was battered and beat up, from pictures, with Chris Brown and Rihanna. You seen pictures of a woman that was beat up. I think with my situation, the first thing they would have done was put photos out there of a battered woman, and that never happened. I think just, I'm outspoken, and I'm very outspoken, so going into the courtroom already, I think I had a lot of strikes against me, so I didn't even want to take that chance. I just feel the system is built for you to take a deal. So the best thing for me to do is do what I did, and I took a plea bargain.
So what was that experience like, going in jail, going through?
Oh, I was locked up. I was locked up in I was in a hole, actually. Like to say administrative segregation, but I was in a hole, actually.
Why?
Huh?
He's a celebrity.
Yeah, I done my whole time in a hole.
By yourself, straight up?
Yes.
Nobody else around you ever?
No, you don't have no contact with no other inmates. You're locked, no TV, no nothing. You locked up you locked up 23 hours a day on weekdays. On weekends, you don't come out at all until Monday.
So what did you do? What were you doing? Did you have a book?
I had lost weight at first. I had lost a lot of weight. And I was dehydrated, and I was surviving off commissary, basically peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, candy bars, potato chips.
Saif, you should go to
That sounds like your diet.
So
how do I get into
I was
this?
surviving off, of course, I was surviving off commissary. I didn't eat the food at all, while I was locked up.
Why?
So I just didn't.
You didn't like it, or
You didn't trust it?
I just didn't trust it. I didn't like it, and I didn't trust it.
you mean the food that they? Well, did you eat in your cell?
I ate commissary only. I survived off commissary.
So when you say that, though, with commissary, do you actually go someplace to get it, or you just tell them what you want?
No, you fill out a list.
And they'll bring you a sandwich, a peanut butter.
Yeah, well, you got it's a certain amount of course, you fill it out, but it's only a certain amount of things you can get off the commissary
But it's
list.
like sealed.
Did any of the guards try to test you or resent you for anything? I'm sure there's some sort of jealousy and resentment.
Of course, you're gonna have, good and bad in every situation. My main thing is I just read the fans' letters, because I got to be thankful for the fans. I got I'm just gonna say a number. I don't know the exact number, probably between 200 and 300,000 letters.
Jeez,
Wow.
What?
Yeah, so
About the time that you were in prison.
So
Wow.
I was, I was doing a lot of reading from the fans and just reading different books, different magazines, and.
Did you have straight stunting in there?
You have
no, you can't get that.
They won't let you have straight Sun magazine.
That's a shame.
What kind of jail is this? That's the core audience.
No straight stunting in jail.
Were you allowed to have music?
No music, no nothing.
No music.
I was doing I was going through the deck of cards. I started doing 436 push-ups a day. Then I went from 436 to 872. Then I went to 1308. So I was doing 1300 push-ups a day.
How many push-ups can you do in one round?
Well, the most I ever done was probably when I got out, I done 141. But just regular, it's 100.
A regular's 100.
Yes.
But 141's the limit.
Wow. That's what I done. Straight 141.
You know what? That makes me not feel so bad that I've hit 50 before. I feel like 1/3 to Floyd is not bad.
I'm sure he probably has a different frame.
I don't think so. I think we're actually built quite similarly. What about crunches? How many crunches were you doing a day?
I really couldn't. The room was so small.
It was that small that you couldn't do a good crunch?
Well, you couldn't really do crunches.
Yo, fam, do you realize how mentally healthy you have to be to come out the way Floyd is, and how much you have to love yourself?
How did you even sleep if you can't even do a crunch?
I had the food on the floor. I had my food sitting on the floor, and it was a wild experience. But I took the good with the good, took the bad with the bad.
That was the first time you ever went to jail?
Yes, I mean, of course, you know, I've been before, like
locked up overnight or something.
Yes, I mean, not really locked up overnight, but you know, for the situation, for the case, they had locked me up for like 12 hours or something. But I never been in a hole before.
How much did you love that mansion when you got out?
I'm blessed just to be in this position. I was. It really wasn't. It really wasn't the mansion. You know, my freedom was more important than anything. I think sometimes when we out here in the world, you know, I think the American mentality is, you know, I want to be rich, but once your freedom is gone, you don't care nothing about money. You just want your freedom. You just want to see a tree, you know, walk through a park. You know, that's very important to you.
Aww.
Yeah, this sensitive.
Oh my
Can we
God.
get 24/7 Floyd turned on?
Yeah. Hold on, turn it on. If you're talking to a money phone or
That's entertainment. That's when it's lights, camera, action.
you do make the most 24/7.
Yo,
man.
I'm not a huge boxing fan. Like, he's obviously a way bigger boxing fan. But I fucks with 24/7, yo. That show
That's a show
amazing.
that I created.
That
You
show
really
is
wait, you were
amazing.
part of the you created the show?
I created 24/7.
Really?
Yes.
I always thought you said that as like, you know, ish talk, like I created this. I didn't realize you were really like are you like do you have a producer credit on the show or a creator credit?
Well, I don't. I mean, of course, everything that I've done is behind the scenes. I don't have to just say, "I'll put my name out there."
Do you get money though when it's not yours?
I'm comfortable. Just put it like that.
HBO takes care of you.
I'm comfortable.
Would you
That
ever?
show's great, man.
Yeah, that show's
I'm very comfortable.
The music they play on there, the dude that does the voiceovers.
What's that actor? What's the name of the dude who does the voiceovers again?
If I'm not mistaken, he's the guy from
He's in X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men. He's the guy from X-Men.
Liam, is it Liam?
Is it Liam Neeson? No,
Not Liam
it's not
Neeson. I'll tell you.
He's from X-Men.
Joe, you should train him.
Do you watch the Hard Knocks on HBO as well?
That's the football.
Yeah.
I had a chance to see it a couple times when I got home.
Are you a fan of other sports?
Football and basketball, of course. I bet heavy.
Oh, you do bet heavy.
So.
Give people. We're getting into the football season. I'll enjoy betting myself.
Mm-hmm.
I may not bet as much as you do. I like a $2
Leave
parlay.
Schreiber.
Right, Leave Schreiber, exactly. Do you? What is some betting advice you give? Because a lot of people go to Vegas for that bachelor party weekend and they do not bet smart.
Well,
How do you bet smart?
I believe in. I cannot bet 200,000 on a parlay. I rather
Excuse me, what is a
Parlay is when you take multiple bets and bet them together. If both hit, you win more money, but if one misses, you lose everything.
Got it.
For instance, if you bet $1,000 and you pick 4 teams on one ticket, if all teams win, the 1,000 brings you 10,000. But if one team on the ticket lose, the ticket
It's
is
all
no
gone.
good.
So it's all or nothing.
Yes.
And so it's very tempting when people see it. They're like, oh my God, I know these 3 teams are going to win.
But it's not that easy.
Okay.
So I believe in just betting on one team.
That's exciting.
So what? But are you a big enough football fan that you really bet on knowledge of the game, or do you play a certain level of hunches, teams
no
you like?
hunches. I watch every game, every team, college and pro.
Really?
Every day.
College too, huh?
Yes.
How many bets will you make on a given Saturday or Sunday during football season?
20.
Wouldn't you be do you think you'd be a better if you only took a couple of those games, or do you just get tempted and you enjoy the rush too much?
No, I mean,
Because I always feel like you bet 2 games, you could every week, Floyd, you could sit down on a Sunday and go and get 2 right. You know, if you pick the 2 best, you're going to get them right. But it's hard sometimes to lay off.
what's on Saturday, all them college games early in the morning, you'd be like, it's
On in Vegas, it's 9 a.m.
to make six or 700,000 on a Saturday morning is kind of cool.
What about what's the most you lost? Yeah.
I lost heavy. I won heavy. Like, say I can win 6 straight. I can win like 800,000, 600,000, 400,000. I can win. I can win 6 or 7 straight, but then I can go bet $1 million and lose, and I'd be upset like I lost $1 million, but I just beat them by the $3 million.
What's the most you've ever won on a bet?
Could be $2 million.
On yourself?
No, just probably on sports.
Well, Baby's also a big
Football.
bettor too. Have you ever bet with Baby?
I've never seen his tickets, but I talk to him all the time. We talk sometimes on the
Yo,
phone.
Floyd's so real.
Yeah.
I've never seen his tickets.
That was a
But
But I know, I talk.
Floyd shows the tickets. I've seen Floyd collect from the
Well,
book.
me and him always talk on the phone. He always tell me about the bets that he makes. But I like to put mine out there so everybody can see it. I haven't done it lately because I just been laying low.
Who do you like this season? Who's gonna cover this season?
You
don't want to give it up?
No, I really don't want to give it up.
How my Redskins gonna do this season? We're gonna win a few?
Man, he looked away. He
looked away.
No.
Mm.
I don't think that. I think that was RG3. I think he should be okay. He should be okay.
But I can't expect Floyd to be putting a lot of money on the Redskins quite yet.
Not yet.
We'll see where we are maybe eight weeks in.
The Redskins won yesterday.
On Saturday, we beat Indianapolis, yes.
Okay.
But this,
I love it. He don't even know what day it is. I love it.
Why would he know what day it is?
No, it was like him and Luck.
Yes, him and Luck went head to head.
Okay, I know a little bit.
I'd like to get your perspective real quick, just on.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't want to bet on. I don't like to bet on preseason.
Well, that's you have a real problem when you bet preseason.
No, I didn't want to bet on.
That's a gambling problem.
Yeah,
because it's like preseason. You don't even know. They only try a little bit. They're trying things out.
Yeah.
You're playing bums.
Right?
Sorry, go ahead, Fox.
I just wanted to get his perspective on the whole Chad Ochocinco situation and how he just seemed like he had everything and then lost everything in like literally one day because of what happened between him and Evelyn. Are you aware of the situation?
Well, I think Evelyn, she's a gorgeous lady, but sometimes she's on the show, she's wilding out. So it takes two. The thing is, I wish them both nothing but the best. I mean, Chad is he's entertaining. She's very entertaining. And, things happen.
Do you think that he could ever make a comeback with his football career?
Well, I think
Floyd knows too much about football to lie to you. Sorry, go ahead.
It's tough. It's tough because you got a lot of young players that's up and coming that can do what he can do. But he was looking good in training camp. Like I said, when I got out, I had a chance to watch Hard Knocks, and he was looking good in training camp. But they got a lot of good young players out there.
So it may not happen for him again.
We can keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I would bet on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one more thing about sports, and I want to talk to you about hip hop. No, not about sports. Sorry, about your relationship. I'm actually getting. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm getting married this Sunday.
We know.
Are you aware?
Yes.
We know he's getting married.
I'm getting married on Sunday. Now,
Congratulations.
thank you, Floyd. Thank you, Floyd. I appreciate that, Floyd. Champ.
Floyd ain't going.
No,
He
unfortunately.
ain't got to waste his Labor Day weekend going to your stupid ass wedding.
I sent the invitations out. He was still in the can. So
Are
the
we going to
invitations
Miami this year?
I was
No.
hoping to.
Sorry.
Why?
Because we got to go to his dumbass wedding in Long Island.
It's just as good as Miami. Anyways, I'm getting married. You're one day getting married.
Keep my fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I got to keep my fingers crossed because that's
Yo,
right.
every answer's a smart answer.
Well, hold on. You put a rock on it. Doesn't she have a rock?
Yes.
So at some point, ideally, assuming everything plays out the way
Even
you
if
hope.
we don't get married, I'm still going to always be there for her. She's
Okay.
going to always be there for me.
If you were getting married, though, let's say you had the dates that you were going to go.
Yes.
I have an ex coming to my wedding. Would you ever invite an ex to the wedding, or do you worry that something might go down?
It all depends on how the relationship is between you and your ex. Now, if it ended in a very, very harsh way, then I wouldn't invite my ex. But if it ended respectfully, then yes.
For example, your ex who had you put behind bars, she would not be invited to the
Probably
wedding.
not going to
She's
the
probably not going to
No,
make the cut.
absolutely not. But I don't wish anything bad on her because
No.
once again we have 3 children together.
Of course.
And I just feel like she was basically upset because, she was upset about, she feel like a woman is in her spot. Another woman's in her spot. But all in all, I think she still like me. She's still a sweetheart. She still love me. But
What about another ex? Are there any exes that you're cool enough with that you would invite?
well, I don't have too many exes. I only had 3 girlfriends my whole life.
Whole life. Well, guys, you heard it here first. Floyd Mayweather has only had sex with 3 women. I cannot believe
didn't say that.
he revealed that.
I didn't say that. We don't know what number that is, but
It's like girlfriend, then
Girlfriend, right? Like the money counting machine.
exactly. Girlfriend.
Dude, could you even fathom what your number is? Is your number of women astronomical? You've done your thing.
I had fun. I had fun.
I can't even imagine the things that Floyd Mayweather.
I know a few ladies.
Oh, who said they've had a little taste of the Mayweather?
Yeah.
The older Mayweather or younger Mayweather?
Look at him looking at me.
Well,
It's possible.
it's possible.
It is
It's
possible.
possible.
Miami, you know what I'm saying?
Care?
Huh?
You care that someone like her would know?
We need someone like me.
Like a radio personality,
random
like someone in the entertainment
I'm not
business.
worried. I'm not worried at all.
It's no secrets.
It's
No,
girl
no.
talk. I
It's
mean,
just
girls
whatever.
talk worse than men.
If they say
So-
anything about, only thing they can say about me is something good.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was nothing bad. It was
Look at his
nothing bad.
energy
Okay,
level.
but he's so upfront with it, so how could it be bad?
Yeah, it was nothing bad.
Not to mention, I don't know if you know this, pause, but the guy's in pretty good shape. He, at least stamina-wise, he's going to get the job done. Now, this guy goes 12 rounds like this in a boxing ring.
Right.
Why
Let,
are
alo-
you even thinking about
let
him
alone in a Hyatt Regency suite. I'm just thinking, if I was living Floyd's life, I'd be killing it.
Okay.
Now, you brought your artist with you?
Well, he's my business partner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
But
But he's also an artist.
He's an artist. He's an artist. He's been around for a long time. He was with Interscope for a while.
And his name is
Earl Hayes.
Earl Hayes.
Earl Hayes, and he's
means a
been
mic.
he's been writing
Shut it.
he's been writing behind the scenes for a long time for a lot of people in the industry. He's been writing for so many people in the industry for years, and we back together. And he's here to stay. We're gonna make things happen for him.
Earl, welcome.
What's going on?
You want to tell? Are you allowed to tell us anyone that you've written for in the past? We may know.
I would say some people that I work with,
Oh,
Like,
who'd you work with?
Worked with Dre, Timbaland, Swiss, Polo the Dime, Diddy, Gucci, Usher, Pussycat Dolls.
Jeez.
Fucking, I'm cuss, my bad.
He's worked
A
with
lot of folks. I could say name some more.
You've done your thing.
Yeah.
What Floyd? What kind of hip hop did you grow up on? What's your favorite kind of?
everything.
Well, how old are you?
35.
Okay.
About to be 36.
90s. You in the 90s.
I've been since the 80s.
What? Where'd you grow up?
Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay, so a little.
Not in the 80s.
No, what
MC Breed.
MC Breed.
We had MC Breed, but we did have TVs in the 80s.
No, I know. I'm just.
Hey, whenever someone's here, we try to look. But was Breed popping in Grand Rapids?
Yeah, ain't no future in your front.
Huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
absolutely. He's from Detroit.
Oh, you're from the D?
Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm from the D too. Yeah.
So, what was the first hip hop you fell in love with?
Back in the day, Run DMC. I went to the Run DMC concert, and one of the moments that I really remember is when LL Cool J came out the big radio. I Can't Live Without My Radio, and he came out and Concert came out.
Walked out of the radio.
I walked out the radio in the B-boy stand. I was like, unbelievable.
Did you get a certain bit of your personality from characters like that, from classic rappers? Because certainly a lot of the bravado and swag that you have is reminiscent of some of the rappers of our.
Well, I think there's a lot of trends that's in hip hop. A lot of times you hear I think hip hop is music. Period is the art of storytelling, and but I think that Floyd Mayweather really lives it. I'm blessed to be in a position, but I really live it. Like when it was, one situation they was talking about the 8 Rolls Royces. Of course, there was only one person at that particular time when that situation happened that had 8 Rolls Royces.
You had 8 Rolls Royces.
Well, it wasn't 8 Rolls Royces. It was like some Bentleys, a couple Bentleys, a couple Rolls Royces, something like that.
Yeah, hold on.
Like.
So they called it.
Like
So they said 8 Rolls Royces, but it wasn't actually just 8. You know what I'm saying? 8. It was some. I got some toys in Miami and some of my toys in Las Vegas.
I'm sorry, Saif. I know you feel awkward when I ask this question, but I think Floyd, of all people, how much money do you have, Floyd? Do you know what you're like? How much have you made? You can say that. How much have you made fighting? That's public information.
Well, you got to look it up.
All right, let me hustle up here. How much money is it? It has to be.
They don't really know it. They don't really know an exact number.
Let's see what they guess.
I do have to ask this very important question. There was some piece of footage that I saw on the internet a while back of you literally burning $100 bills in the club. Are you
Irresponsible, Floyd.
irresponsibly
Illegal.
Are you going to continue to do this when you go out and have a good time and party? Burn money in the club, like literally?
Things happen.
So it may happen again.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying things.
A lighter accidentally gets near the money. It catches on fire. It was a phase.
It's a phase.
Having fun. That's it.
Will it happen again? Or
I can't say what the future holds for me at this particular time, but having fun. That's it.
This guy's a politician. You saying that a politician like Pacquiao? Yo?
Total career earnings, according to this boxing website, Although, I don't know if they should be trusted considering their only picture of him in a ring is in a WWE ring and not a boxing ring.
So that may not be correct.
But it says $213 million earned in the boxing ring. You got 25 for De La Hoya, 25 for Ricky Hatton, 20 for Vince gave you 20 for. Is that really true? Did Vince really give you $20 million to show up on Raw, punch Big Show in the face, and then roll up to WrestleMania?
I do a little bit.
Yo, did you get love in the WWE locker room, or were cats a little resentful?
Let him answer one question. You jumping around like a
Sorry, there's a lot to ask this guy.
Let him answer a question.
Go ahead.
And WWE WrestleMania was a good experience. Them guys, they were all were cool. You know, I'm real cool. I'm real close with Triple H.
Yeah, you brought him out to the ring last time.
Yeah, always. That's my guy. You know,
So
I'm about to go back to the WWE.
Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is that official?
WrestleMania.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it's here, right?
You're damn right it's here. That could be very exciting.
WrestleMania. I'll be back.
Wow. Well, that is a major announcement if that goes down. Floyd, do you enjoy doing it too?
It's a little bit different than what I thought. I thought it was just like fake punches, and no, not at all.
So you actually took a little bit from Big Show. You got bumped around.
They slap and hit for real, and I thought it was like, do I punch him and stomp? They was like, no, you punch him for real. So
when you popped Big Show and he bled, you really popped him.
I broke his nose.
You really broke his nose.
So we shot a commercial. And his nose was bleeding. He had a broken nose. His nose was bleeding. A commercial that we shot after I punched him.
Damn.
Yeah, you got to see the highlight of him doing that. By the way, he comes up.
I think I saw that.
Hits Big Show with the little combo. Yeah, no, those guys do some real things. But the check is very nice. I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
So music wise,
yeah. But, so do you have?
What did you train to? Like, what was your favorite thing to train to? What kind of music?
Well, I train to different music, not all hip hop. Artists like Stevie Wonder. A lot of old school. Just
box to that.
He got a lot of inspirational songs.
Yeah.
A lot of inspirational
uplifting
songs.
Joints,
uplifting. And just different things that James Brown, different struggles that I've been through to get to where I'm at. So I don't always just listen to just hip hop. I listen to
what's
all
your
types
music? Let's say heavy bag. You put out amp music. I remember I heard Tyson used to train to the Terror Dome. I heard.
Actually, in the boxing gym, shadow boxing, we listen to music. When we doing exercise, we listen to music, and when we shadow boxing, we listen to music. Any other time, we have the music off.
No music.
No music.
What about when you run?
When I'm jumping rope, when I run, yeah. When I run,
play anything your iPod's on shuffle? Or?
When I run, no hip hop.
No hip hop.
No.
Really?
Because I want to be relaxed when I run.
Oh, so you get lost in the
comfort. You want to. My music has to go according to my run. I want my run to always be relaxed and calm. So I have my music calm and relaxed. The music that I'm listening to.
That's interesting because I would think to get pumped for running because I hate running so much. But you want to just.
I don't like running either.
It's not fun.
How far you run?
Between 5 and 7, 5 and 8 every
outside,
day.
just.
Huh?
Outside or?
Yes, outside. Sometimes in the inside.
Outdoor running is even worse.
Sometimes on the treadmill.
Would you ever run a marathon?
No, my dad did.
It's crazy? People will watch you to get amped up to run a marathon. They look at
yeah. Nah.
I thought about it before.
when you watch 24/7, there's no way you can't get up and be like, yo, I'm about to do something, man.
Do you think you could? Do you think no training you could if you just went out there and did it, you could run 20 miles if you had to?
If I had to, for the right price, I could.
I'm gonna see if the Boston. Let's see if the Boston Marathon will front up some money to get Floyd in that joint.
Somebody will for charity.
Yeah, for the 20, I'll do it.
20 mil. That's
not for the 20 mil, but you said 20 miles. I'll do the 20. I'll do the 20.
It's 26. That's a long way. Running's a long way.
It's a long. It's a long run.
You ever listen to Earl Hayes when you work out?
Yes, I do. I do listen to Earl Hayes.
Earl.
I mean, y'all gotta just do your research on him. He's a good artist. I'm not saying.
I'm gonna check you out, Earl Hayes. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna get my. I feel.
Did a video with 50, a song we put out on this.
You can YouTube him and 50 video.
This is on the last 50 tape.
No, it's on the Lost Tape. We did a one on the last one, 5, called Businessman together.
And of course, it won't. It's only right to plug his Twitter page.
As you should.
Oh, at Earl Hayes.
At Earl Hayes.
ERLHAYES. We about to go on a radio promo
got the
tour
underscore no more?
for the next. No. Oh yeah, Earl_Hayes. That's the
Yeah, Earl_Hayes. I'm
Thank you, Floyd.
He got it better than me.
Yeah, you got to follow the money, man. He understands a plug. This guy can plug something.
Yeah, I do a little bit, but he got some paper himself.
Yeah.
All right, so
Doing that writing.
Speaking of 50, one thing that people give you a hard time about, and when I say people, I include myself, it seemed, I think people were amused and confused by your friendship with 50. Like, because it's rare that after like the age of 12, guys meet guys and become such sincere, close friends.
No, we've been through a lot of the same struggles.
Is that where the bond really comes from?
The bond comes from, we've been through a lot of the same struggles. You know, he was raised by his grandparents. I was raised basically by my grandmother. And, you know, his mother's a lady that he truly loved, and my mother's a lady I truly love. His mother passed away. My mother really wasn't in my life early on. So, you know, you go through the same struggles. And basically in hip-hop, he was known as the villain in hip-hop. I was known as the villain in the sport of boxing. So, you know, we got a lot of similar stories.
So y'all really are tight like that, like
Yes,
friends.
my dude. We agree sometimes, we disagree sometimes. That's how,
You guys are some strong-willed individuals. It's going to happen.
yeah. So
So
you know,
what about, do you listen to Rick Ross ever? Is that ever like cloud your judgment on?
Are you ever like 50, relax, I'm
Like
peeping this Ross?
Yeah, any 50 enemies you don't mess with?
it's not. I mean, of course, at one particular time, me and Rick Ross, you know, had a problem. We bumped heads before.
Because of 50?
No, not because of 50. Remember that one time he was like, I guess when I went to Atlanta, I went to Atlanta nightclub and they had paid me they paid me cash. All the money they had paid me, I threw back. So then there was a rumor out there that Floyd Mayweather was throwing, I guess, fake money in the club. That was a rumor. They were talking about I was throwing fake money in the club. And so I guess he was like, I guess Rick Ross had made a song like, you know, when it comes to the light, Mayweather money look funny when it comes to the light. Something similar to that. So, you know, throwing shots. And of course, I'm a fighter, so I didn't know if the beef was serious or fake. So, you know, we kind of bumped heads on that, but you know, we ironed everything out.
So you ain't got no problems with any rappers?
No, I don't have no problems with nobody.
You ever rap yourself?
I do a little bit.
Just not serious though.
No, not to the level of Earl Hayes or 50 Cent, but I do a little bit.
You're not going to go the Roy Jones route though.
I'm better than Roy Jones, a lot better.
Excuse you. He's a bad.
Excuse me? Did you hear the B.I.B.I. remix? So you said it right now. You are a better rapper than Roy Jones.
Yeah, but I like Roy Jones, you know, as a fighter, but I'm a better rapper.
Fair
Does
enough.
50 give you any critique like, nah, man, you got to do it like this, have this inflection, this tone?
No, 50 always said, man, I don't know why you playing. You can rap once you put an album out.
Yeah, you would have the lifestyle part already done.
Yeah, he always said you can rap, and he said everything you talk about is real because you're living it. And so, you know.
Earl
With
Hayes,
the album coming
Hayes
soon?
don't want that album to come out.
Oh, he can go. I mean, Earl Hayes don't. You know, Earl Hayes come off the dome, so he freestyle basically.
That's not your style. You're not going to just grab the mic and go. You need to write.
No, I don't write it down. I could do both.
You can freestyle?
A little bit.
Are we going to get a session?
No.
You know.
You ain't gonna put me out there like that. Don't do me like that.
Show up Hot 97, just start rhyming.
Q Fox.
Yeah, exactly. You relax, Q Fox.
Shut up.
Floyd, what's the most ridiculous purchase you've had in one day on a whim? Floyd Mayweather feels like buying a blank.
Explain.
You were out one day. Like, I might go out one day and see a T-shirt I really like and be like, oh my God, that's a $40 T-shirt. I don't know if I should do this. I'm like,
But
you know what?
But you got to say on what particular item.
The biggest thing that you just bought on a
Well, the
whim.
most expensive thing, of course, I got it probably is my house.
But you didn't buy that on a whim. That was probably a
Research
thought-out
shit.
decision.
Oh yeah, of course that took.
But have you ever bought a whip? Have you ever bought a whip just on some? You know what? I'm gonna buy a whip today.
Yes.
You just went out in the morning. You went out to get some food.
No, it don't work like that. You know, when you have a certain relationship with certain car dealerships, they already know. Like the new Phantom that already touched down, they already called me and said, Floyd, do you want the first one? They already put my name down for the first one that touched down. I'm pretty sure that Baby also, his name is put down, when one of the first automobiles comes, since he likes
relationships.
Relationships.
Like,
But what about
people, they call you.
But what about like no relationship where it's a day you may be in a random city, you don't even know the dealer.
Well, the
you
other
see
day I
something you
was out in L.A. I was in L.A. hanging out with Earl. Actually I was there for freelance. I went there for a movie premiere, for 50 Cent's movie premiere, and I was going just to a store, and I said, oh, let's stop by the dealership. I stopped by and just bought a Lamborghini and shipped it home.
Oh, nice.
Well, that was what I was
They didn't even drive it in L.A.
drive it.
Color.
White.
Why?
All my toys in Las Vegas is white, but everything I got in white in Las Vegas, I got in black in Miami.
Mm.
Do you have you should have a white butler. Do you have a white butler?
No, my butler here, he black.
Your butler's black?
Yes.
Why
brought him
a
with
white butler?
Jeffrey.
I just like the principal.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Like
You
the
really
Fresh
have a
Prince
black
of
butler,
Bel-Air.
Jim Jeffrey?
No, his name
Bring
ain't
him in
Jeffrey.
here.
No, I'm not gonna bring my butler in here.
Come on, man. We want to talk to
that guy used
Jeffrey.
come in here.
Oh.
Well, let's hear what Jeffrey. I just want to hear what he sounds like.
No, he cool.
Come on, man.
He's dying to come in here. Look,
Let Black Butler
Get a
Jeffrey
shot.
live, man.
No, don't because
He's gonna start getting gas.
what's his name got gas with the umbrellas. Farnsworth
Bentley?
and then
You
he
don't
went-
want a Farnsworth.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
was
don't.
Diddy's gentleman's gentleman. Then he got gas, and where's he at now?
That didn't work out. You know what, Jeffrey?
I don't want to do my guy like that.
Yeah, exactly. Just stick where you're at, Jeffrey. You got a
Why-
great situation.
What you mean he's a butler though?
Well, you don't really want. They don't. I mean, of course,
That
you don't like.
term is
You
not-
don't really like to call your male assistant. You don't really like to call a male. This is my assistant.
I don't like that either. I think
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
weird.
A male, you be like, oh, this is my assistant. They be looking like, what?
What does he help you with? Like
I mean, he just he makes sure he take care of
personal stuff.
personal stuff with me on the day to day. Make sure everything is right. My assistant, he helps the assistants out, but he's always with me on the regular.
Right. But he doesn't do like business.
No.
All your Floyd Mayweather's personal stuff.
Yes.
I just want to be clear about what he just said. He said that Jeffrey helps his assistants out. Do you
No, I think his assistants aren't with him. I think his assistants are in an office.
say if my assistants,
How many assistants do you have?
probably 3.
They're in an office somewhere,
Probably 3.
right?
What, my assistants?
Yeah.
Some are with me, on a trip, and some are back home taking care of business.
Where's business? Your house? Is that your office, or you have a separate office?
No, we got an office in Las Vegas. We got a couple offices in Las Vegas.
Right.
Different places.
There's a house. There's offices. There's one.
Gyms.
How many assistants do you have on the road with you right now? He's counting. Just everyone hold on.
I think 3. Cause we
think 3.
I think 3.
Just look at where are they? Just look at
There's a room full of people.
Where are they?
No, because we have a large staff. We have a large staff.
I love that he says we.
Yeah, who's we?
It's Team Money. Money team.
We got the money team. We got Team Mayweather.
Hold on. Is there a difference between Team Mayweather and the Money team?
Roger Mayweather's Team Mayweather. Rafael Garcia's Team Mayweather.
Okay, that's the boxing side.
Yeah, Leonard Ellaby is Team Mayweather.
Okay.
Who's money team?
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. I can't sit right here and name a lot.
Who's the guy that played This Is How We Do It live in the crib that time? Who's on drums? Is he part of the money team?
Oh no,
This is how we do.
that was at my mother. That was at my mother house. That was at my mother's house.
So that was just people. That was just people.
favorite
That part was classic.
part of 24/7 ever.
was
When they
me.
cut to the scene, this is how we do.
Oh,
it.
every Sunday they like to party at my mother's house. Every Sunday, so she have a little band that comes and play.
At her house.
Yes.
How
That's so dope.
when you say they, you mean family, friends,
No, my mother. She
but they come to hang with like your mom's family or just
everybody.
That's you're cool with your mom now, right? She lives in Vegas.
She's always been cool with my mother. That's
Oh.
my sweetheart. That's what I do it for.
So is that you bought her a house?
Yes. I have my whole family. Yes.
You bought your whole family houses.
Well, of course. I mean, my mother, my nephew, myself, my daughter, my sons, yes.
I think this is an important whole. I think there's actually one serious thing I'd like to focus on, because one thing I think that is always lost in sports media is the disconnect between like white sports journalists and the black athletes they cover who have mad people they take care of. And they never understand. They always think, oh, why do they have all these people around them? Where does the money go? They don't understand. Can you give a little bit of an explanation on the kind of responsibilities you have and who they're to?
I just feel like I can't tell no one else what to do with their money. I have to do whatever I want to do with mine. You know, if you earn it, you do what you want to do with it. And I'm comfortable. I'm in a very, very comfortable position. I don't have to box if I don't want to.
Anymore?
Absolutely not. But life. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Like I said before, I just believe in you live life how you want to live it, and you do what you want to do with your own money.
What makes money for you if you're not boxing? You have businesses and stuff?
I have a lot of New York real estate.
Really?
Yes.
New York real estate?
Yes, New York real estate.
In the city or just around?
Manhattan.
In Manhattan?
Yes.
You got anything on the Upper West? Maybe a 2-bed, 3-bed? Hook me up,
Like
Floyd.
buildings?
Buildings.
That just make money, like
High rise.
damn.
I'm in the business, you know. I'm dealing with you know, billionaire tycoons that deal in, you know, high rise, you know, because I just feel like a dentist makes money when he's working on teeth, a boxer makes money when he's boxing in the ring, but New York real estate, you make money when you sleep. It's overpopulated, so you're gonna always be able to make money in the city of New York.
So when you started getting a lot of guap, you were like, you know what, you linked up with people and figured out how to get into that game.
I met a guy at a New York Knicks game. Actually, I was courtside at the New York Knicks and Chicago Bulls game, and we sat and started talking, and then I said I got with him. So I'm actually
What, 5 years ago. It was like
it's been a while. It's been a while now. I'm here actually. That's what I'm here for right now.
Handling
on your property.
Got
So you're
to.
somebody's landlord. Like, you go up in there like, hey,
landlords.
fuck y'all doing up in here?
That's incredible.
I heard that when you get into that game that you're actually paying for air. Like in order to build, you actually have to pay for that air above.
What do you mean?
Like one of my friends was thinking about buying a parking lot. And he was telling me that in order to build, there's a certain amount of money that you have to pay for that certain space. So you're literally like paying for the air to build.
Right.
The oxygen around
before it's anything's even there.
Exactly. It's a different concept.
I just think it's cool that you take care of a lot of people, and I don't really understand why people don't understand why someone who's incredibly rich is like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because if you didn't share, they'd call you a rich asshole for not sharing. But then you share a lot, and they go, "Why do these people spend all their money on this stuff?" I just feel like
I feel that if I'm in a position to have the best and the finer things in life, and I'm able to put my mother in a good position, I'm able to take care of my nephew.
Tony Butler?
No,
that's clearly security. No, why shouldn't you? Of course you should.
He definitely got tight.
He doesn't want you talking to him.
Did you get that on camera? He got tight when I said that.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
How many security guys do you have with you?
Right now, today?
Yeah.
4.
4 big security dudes.
They large.
Why? What? I guess you're just a valuable commodity. You gotta have protection.
I mean,
because you could lay anyone out yourself.
It's not that. It's you want to go out sometimes without signing autographs and taking pictures every day. Of course, you love the fans. You love all your fans.
Sometimes you want to eat.
But sometimes you just want to go to a restaurant and sit down and just eat and just enjoy your day with your family. But you can't. You know, I want to walk in Times Square sometime and just hang out, just walk.
So that means you walking in the middle of 4 big dudes?
How does that? Yeah, isn't that hard?
And then
don't people spot you even more?
I mean, if I don't take them, then it's.
But what do they like? They stop people from coming near you, like.
Well, a lot of times people think you got security. You know why he got so many security? It's to prevent problems, not start problems.
Yeah, of course.
You know, to nip it in the bud before it even escalate and become a problem. But like I said before, my life is wow. It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. Like I said, it's ups and downs and many different turns. But I take it for what it is.
I think he's a good guy, this Floyd Mayweather.
So far, I like him.
I think he's a gentleman. I think he's pretty cool.
What does your mother like? If your mother has a problem with her toilet, who does she call?
Floyd.
She calls you like
Floyd, come and fix the goddamn
my
toilet.
toilet is overflowed.
Hopefully she called a plumbing company.
Nah, Floyd ain't digging in toilets.
But like you own all the houses that you bought for your family, like is like your property. I'm just wondering, like I want to get into property. I have one. I have one piece.
Yeah, that's better than I'm doing.
I own some houses. I own in Vegas. I own about 8.
8? Pussy. I got like 12 in Vegas.
Yeah,
That's
a monopoly.
A monopoly. 8 houses.
Yeah, it's in Las Vegas.
Life's good, man. Life's good. And Vegas is growing. Vegas is getting better every year. More people coming to Vegas.
New York, where's that?
Well, yes. I'm not going to lie to you.
New York is where it's at.
Yeah, I know by my
Thanks.
rent that someone's getting some money. Someone's doing well in this city. Yo, Floyd, this has been very enlightening and somewhat depressing. Again, reminded yet again by another legendary guest
We
of how
talk to a
sad and
lot of
small my
rich
life
people.
is. My God.
And we leave here and feel awful.
Sad. I go home.
No, don't
Watch
be like that
DVDs.
towards me.
No, you're a cool
I'm
guy.
happy for you.
Yeah, you're great. I'm just saying, like, damn, I thought I was...
Saif,
I mean,
Saif, don't cry.
I'm thinking
I
about
saw
getting my own
fucking-
talk show. I'm thinking about getting my own talk show.
You should. No, you know why, Floyd? Because then, in addition to being richer than us, you can take our job. That'll be really nice. That'll be perfect.
No,
now
I'll say
Floyd
this,
has a
though.
show.
9 out of 10 athletes... I'm not really into sport. I'm not into sports at all, actually. 9 out of 10 athletes, they can't even speak sometimes, man. I mean, they play whatever they play to the best of their ability, but you
No,
talk to them and they're like, yeah.
No, it's a short list. It's a short list.
You have personality. Like, you could do way more than you actually are the best at what you do, and you can...
Don't tell him. I don't want him to do more.
He's gassed.
You know, not gas. He's going to take all our jobs.
Nah, man, we family.
He's going to come do the morning show. Listen, can we get you... I do think
All love.
you're going to fight again. We know it.
As of right now, I really don't know.
Oh, really? You stop fighting?
No, I'm saying as of right now, I just really don't know. It's up in the air.
Well, they have to have someone... They have to find someone who's worth his while, right?
Right now, my main focus is just spending time with my children because they're they're teenagers now. You know, they're getting a lot older. They're all not teenagers, but the 2 oldest. You know.
Oh, how old are they?
Oh, I got my daughter's. Well, my son is 13. My daughter's 12, but she'll be 13.
Yeah.
And my other son. So we got
That's
13.
true.
We got 13, 12, 11, and my youngest is 9. So my main focus right now is Earl Hayes. You know, his career and spending time with my family. You know.
Earl,
because-
does he really care about your career?
Yeah, he supports it.
Sorry, talking to Mike.
Like, he show up for everything. Like, I don't
Because you know how people sign artists and then they never there or don't care?
Well, it's not really that. I mean, it's really not that. You know, because we had Filthy Rich Records for a long time, but you get artists and entertainers period to a certain level, and then they feel like you are obligated to do certain things, and they feel like you owe them certain things instead of saying, you know, I'm doing this so we both can win. I really want to see you win. Like with this, I don't look at Earl Hayes and say, you know what, I know you're very, very talented, and I want to make a ton of money off you. I say, you know what, it's a pie, and it's enough to go around. If you eat the whole pie, then of course you're gonna get sick, and that's greed. It's enough to go around, and you should eat the most. You should eat most of the pie because you're the artist.
Saif, he's not talking about real pie.
I was hoping
No.
he was gonna bring in a lemon meringue. or
No,
something.
there's not a real pie showing up. All right, they're saying he has to go. But I was just gonna say in closing, I do
Why
think
I have to go?
Your people are saying. Money
Somebody
Team
wrap-
says he doesn't have to leave.
Somebody's rapping.
Someone's giving me a wrap up finger. But I personally, just from my sports vantage, I think you're gonna fight again. And if you do, I want you to come back and see us.
I'm not saying that I won't fight again, but at this particular time, you know, I think 27 days after the Cotto fight, I didn't get a chance to even take a vacation. I haven't took a vacation in a couple years now.
No, you had a nice vacation. You were sitting in a dark hole by yourself.
I'm saying as far as you know what I'm saying. Basically,
Not working out. A real
break. I haven't had a break. You know, I'm always making appearances and traveling and working. It's always just work.
Timothy Bradley. Can we get to the Timothy Bradley fight? That fight could be
I
interesting.
think Timothy Bradley. He got a nice. I mean, he's strong. He looks like a bodybuilder, but you know, he do what he do.
You weren't overly impressed by his performance against Manny.
I was locked up.
Oh yeah, sorry, you missed it. Don't worry about it. Damn it, I feel guilty. Sorry.
I couldn't be somewhere with no TV.
Sorry, then don't go to jail. Which you won't.
Hell no.
All right, well, listen, we want to get you back here. Maybe it's WrestleMania time. Sometime we want to see you again.
Hot 97, the best station in the nation.
Thank you.
FloydMayweather.com. Twitter at Floyd Mayweather. Earl Hayes, my dude, check him out, man. It's been brilliant being here.
This has been fun.
I had a ball.
At Earl_Hayes.
At Earl_Hayes.
You already know. Yo, Floyd, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, buddy.
you.